Hello everyone and welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we're talking about the Ancient Ruins Challenge Battle that has gone live on May 23rd, 2025. There are not a whole lot of things to go over. We are also only a few hours away from the big announcements for the year anniversary of Godzilla Battle Line, so we will be covering that on a live stream in a few hours. Look for that on the channel and set your alarms because it's going to be an early morning for us in the US. So, Ancient Ruins Challenge Battle, what has been added during this update? Well, you can see here a lovely login calendar where you will be able to get a free piece of Mechagodzilla 2021. There was a piece available for him in the All-Star Battle store. He is still there if you have not spent all your All-Star Battle points. But if you didn't do that, you can get him for free from this login calendar, which I think is pretty good for most free-to-play players. As for the Ancient Ruins Challenge Battle, the rules are pretty simple this go around. So you have to have the total cost of all of your deck be 32 energy or more, and that's excluding the leader. So you can't set your leader to something that's like a 7 energy card. You have to have everything in the deck without the leader be 32 energy. You have to have up to 1 unit with an energy cost of 7 or more that can be the leader, but that does not count towards the 32 energy for the main deck. And then there are units that are prohibited, and it is all of the Shin Japanese Hero Universe characters and some, I would say, overpowered characters. So it's Ultraman Naraga, Mephilis. It's been so long since I've said his name, actually. Zeton, Ava 1, Ava 0, Ava 2, Ava 8, 4th Angel, 10th Angel, Kamen Rider, Kumo Augment, and then King Ghidorah 2019 out, Godzilla 2016, so Shin Godzilla out, and then Gamera 1967 out. Normally, when characters get banned from All-Star Battle, and we see like the more popular meta characters, it usually means something is coming down the line. We haven't seen any changes for King Ghidorah or Godzilla 2016 at the time that this video goes live, but Rio was banned from the last 2 or 3 of these things, and then he got nerfed. Gamera 1967 is now also on the chopping block, it looks like. We'll have to wait and see. So, that's pretty much all the stuff for the Ancient Ruins Challenge Battle. There's a few new things in the shop as well we'll talk about, and I'm sure we'll have a lot more to discuss tomorrow. But okay, look. Remaining for 3 days, G-Material Pack, you're going to get a poster of Shin Godzillas at a grocery store, and a G-Material, and a fragments for Orthopedic Godzilla. Sure, this is just the standard 3,000 gems for a G-Material, but you do get a silly little poster. I'm probably going to end up picking this up because I want this silly little poster. Don't know where else we would get it from, but it's pretty neat. Challenge Battle Support Pack. This is a slam dunk. I don't always get this. I always recommend that if you really like the egg mode, you should pick this up. It comes with 3 challenge tickets, so that's extra challenges. You get you 1 free transform ticket to transform your egg if you don't like the current egg you have, and it gets you like one of the silver maps, the rare maps, whatever they're called. I don't remember which map that silver one is called. And then it also gives you 10,000 coins. So at the end of the day, listen, 10,000 coins is equal to 600 gems. It's what they use in their G-Stones and G-Token conversions chart. So you're already doing this one-to-one conversion without losing anything. You're only gaining all this stuff. So this is a pretty good offer. Next, this pack, I don't remember what they're called, the Challenge Battle Strategy Double Packs. Usually their worth is normally dependent on what is inside of him. So offer ratio, Godzilla 2023, so -1 is in here, Kiryu Heavy Arms is in here, Space Godzilla Fukuoka is in here, Godzilla the Ride is in here, Gigan Rex is in here, Batshira Mothra in here, Bagan's in here, Armor Mothra's in here, and then Orthopedic Shin Godzilla. This is probably, honestly, the best one of these that they've ever released. You're going to get 2 units in here. Every single one of these units in here is absolute fire. All of them have a really solid place in the meta. None of them are extremely overpowered, but none of them are, you know, completely busted. I think your best bets here are probably Bagan, I would say Orthopedic, and Armored Mothra at this time. Gigan Rex, I think, is still a really good option, but because 2 of the meta leaders right now are just massive board wipes, he kind of is falling flat. But Gigan Rex thing is absolutely phenomenal as well. Godzilla the Ride's maybe the weakest one in here, but there's some really, really interesting strategies you can use him in, even though he is at such a low level. I think he's really good. Fukuoka Space Godzilla obviously is a banger. Love him to death. Maybe he'll get nerfed or something, or power crept eventually, but I think he's pretty good. Everything in this offer is actually really, really solid. So, before I leave you here, as a reminder, because I always get asked this every time after I make these videos. As a reminder for the deck requirements, the total cost of your deck has to be 32 or more, but not including the leader in that. So 32 or more energy without the leader. Then your leader, then up to 1 unit in your deck has to be 7 or more cost. You can use the leader for that. However, if you use a leader, a 7 or more costed character as your leader, that 7 cost does not count towards the 32 that it wants you to hold. Okay? Capiche? You need your total deck to be 32 energy cost, not including the leader, and you have to have 1 character that is 7 cost or higher. That can be the leader, but if it is the leader, it doesn't count towards the 32 energy goal. Okay? Glad we clarified that. That is what I have for you guys today. Really quick rundown, but I wanted to get you guys ready for the live stream. I will put up a notification for it on the channel. You'll see it in my Discord. You'll see it pop up on the in your subscription box probably the time it will go live, and I will be there, and we will get all the brand new information for Godzilla Battle Line's 4th anniversary tonight. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.